Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward the most positive way possible. Today we're going to cover the energy for February 15th through the 21st. How y'all do? I want to thank you so much for choosing this channel. I know you have lots to choose from, so thank you very much for doing that. And if you didn't mind hitting that thumbs up, that would be very helpful and much appreciated. Ooh, look at your overall energy for the week of the King. You have the King, I almost said the 10. You have the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles has it all going on. He's got seeds pouring out of one hand, gold coins pouring out of the other. That's balance. If you're giving away gold coins like by the fistfuls, that means I have more than enough and there's more on the way. We've got the hawk coming in, which is the ability to see what you want and go for it. In the distance, we've got other birds flying. They're not flying in a V formation, but I would expect them to be geese, which represents, in native cultures, the Capricorn. We have children and a dog of loyalty. He's working. Orchard in the back. This is abundance in all of its forms. Spiritual, financial, creative, and family. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we'll start out this week with that moon in Aries. This is in your 4th house of home. This is a great time to start taking care of yourself if you haven't already started to do that. This year it is about health, especially for Capricorns. So really focusing on what it is that you need, nourishing your body, hydrating, exercise, moving, physically moving, doing things. So the energy, this week's a little rough, and honestly the best days are Monday and Tuesday, and I laugh when I say that because usually the energy leading up to a tough square energy can be bad, and especially with the moon in Aries, so could be tense all week. But I like to think we get a couple of good days. So you have the ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. And tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I ever tune into anything else? Tune in for what you want. Focus on what you want. Know that you can accomplish it and you can bring it to you. You have all the power. It is in your mind. Because what you focus on is what you're going to create. There's a real need to focus in on what it is that you want this week. So, and action steps toward in that direction. I just heard action steps. All right, so moon's going to move into Taurus at 10:12 p.m. on Tuesday. While the moon is in Taurus, it's going to conjunct with Uranus. While the moon is conjunct with Uranus, Saturn and Uranus are going to come into a square. So this is some really difficult energy that's going to be felt on a very global scale. Tensions everywhere. That moon is going to just keep ticking everybody off too, because it squares off with Saturn. It squares off with Mercury, then Jupiter, and then the Sun, and then Venus. And so it is an emotionally tense day. And then on Thursday, while the moon is still in Taurus, it's going to conjunct with Mars. So honestly, just this week, I feel like I just want to tell everybody to duck and cover, focus on what it is that you want, focus on where you're headed. You have the path forward. You can see it. It might look a little rickety, but if you can trust that you will be divinely guided and led, I would go with it. So you have the two that came out actually look like a sentence. You have stimulate and you have desire. When you are trying to get a plant to grow, the way you stimulate the growth is you prune away what does not work. So the action step might be figuring out, okay, so when you're looking at, a rose bush, okay, so the desire is to have a healthy rose bush that has lots of blooms. Where do you need to trim and cut things back in order to allow that to happen? So this is focusing on what you want, but the stimulation is the action step that they wanted you to take. Okay, that explains what that is. This is doing something that gets you excited. They show a brain in the background too. So do you need more knowledge? Do you need more information? And what is going to stimulate you to start taking the action steps that you need to take to grant your wishes? It's got a little magic lamp there. I never noticed the little things, and I'm like halfway through the readings today. Okay, so all I'm saying as far as the energy goes this week, duck and cover and focus on what you want, your ultimate potential. What do you want to create? What will make you feel like this beautiful energy of the King of Pentacles for you? So the moon is going to move in, the sun is going to move into Pisces at 5:44 a.m. on Thursday. So I'm going to pull a card right now for the energy of the month, but I am going to be doing individual, the 9-card spread, the full-on reading for the season of Pisces. Those will be coming out later this week, so be on the lookout for yours. And you are supposed to be focusing on gratitude and beauty. When you start counting your abundance of blessings, when you notice all the good things and you realize you have more than enough, so more is obviously on the way, that attitude of gratitude lifts your vibrational energy and it attracts more abundance to you. So this is a glorious time to be alive, and I am so grateful. So over the next 4 weeks, really focusing on what you're grateful for. And I am deeply and profoundly beautiful. And this is inside and out beauty. This is, oh, she's got the rose, like that whole stimulate. This is the beauty of your soul, the beauty of your dreams, the beauty of how you look in this health thing. Again, when we honor and respect the body that we live in, and we treat ourselves like a beautiful vessel, like a beautiful, unique creation, a work of art. Our body responds with health and vitality, which allows you to be able to have the energy to go out and to create what it is that you desire to create. So really focusing on those things. But for the full reading, come back later this week for that. So on Friday morning, the moon is going to move. Well, first it's going to square off. Why not? I think we already covered that it squares the sun. So then it moves into Gemini. While it's in Gemini now, it's going to trine the sun, which is a good thing. But we've got Venus squaring off with Mars. And Venus has this beautiful energy of being able to create, of being able to manifest, right? It has that energy, and it understands what beauty is and everything. But Venus also has a warrior spirit. Like it's willing to stand up and fight for what it believes in. And so it's going to come into the square, this really tense energy with Mars. And Mars is very passionate about love, passionate about fighting. And so with the moon in Gemini, the twins, it's like, who's going to show up? What combination is going to show up? Is this going to be a good experience where there's a lot of creativity and a lot of great ideas generated? Or, the opposite. So pay attention to the energy around you, stay in your own lane, and keep focusing on what it is that you want, looking to the future, assessing the situation of where it is that you want to go, and discerning in through the heart space what it is that you're trying to create for yourself, right? Like really focus in on what's important to you. The Mercury is crawling along like a snail right now. It's getting ready to station direct on Saturday evening at 7:52 p.m. and it takes a while before it starts moving again. It's kind of like that little engine that could, it's going to sit there and then it's going to be like, I think I can. So it takes a while. So if you have anything around 11 degrees, but here's the thing. It is in your 8th house of in your house of health, 6th house of health. Work-life balance, and when it's standing still like that, it is gathering energy. So it's like focusing in. It's like a magnifying glass on what's going on right there. And for you, it's on your health matters. So really focusing on that and work-life balance. And what is it that you need to do? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have overcoming the darkness, rebirth, and resolving the past, and transformation, growth, and new cycles. So the end has already happened. Now it's time for the new beginning. So we have the flying fox and the butterfly. So the flying fox says, flying fox. Trust the process of change in your life. Some parts of your life will come to an end so that new chapters can begin. Even the way forward is unclear. You will find your way. Do not try to hold on or remain in control. Surrender into the greater power that is guiding your destiny. You have the ability to support others through dark times. If you feel deeply challenged or afraid, know that everything is supporting a beautiful transformation for a higher purpose. You have the capacity for genuine transformation. And the butterfly says you are growing. You may not realize it or know how many things are going to work out, but they will do so at the right time. Do not be afraid to let go of the world, your plans, or your way of being. Let me read that again. Your plans or the ways of being you have known. Your higher self is guiding you into the next level of authentic self-expression. This will be quite different This will be quite different to your past experiences. Dyslexia gets me sometimes. Expect the unexpected and know you will be able to thrive in the new worlds that are currently unknown to you. Embrace your process. When the time is right, you shall be ready. You shall be ready. You shall transform. So, ultimate potential. Ultimate potential. Do you need to gather a little more information this week? What do you need to do to stimulate the situation to create the growth? What do you need to let go of? That's the pruning back. That's one way to stimulate. Another way to stimulate is by getting more information and guidance, right? So rub that magic lamp. What do you want, right? And one of your wishes cannot be that you want 3 more wishes, okay? Oh, wait. Yes, you can, because it's ultimate potential. Just saying. All right, so the final card you have is present. Journey into the garden to escape the 2 eternities, the past and the future. Be in the moment. Be in the moment, every moment that you can. It's a great way to stimulate growth. Make the most of that time, like manage the time. There's so much happening here. This transformation is happening. Count your blessings, yes, but don't rest on your laurels, right? So stay where you are in the moment. What can you do right now to move yourself forward? And when you get through that, what can I do right now? What is the next step? I do want to make sure, though, that you're keeping it in balance, because maybe what you need to do right now sometimes is rest. Maybe what you need to do right now is have a little fun. So keep it all in balance. Less is more, right? You can get more done in a 4-hour block if you focus during that 4 hours. And you can do that if you know the next 4 hours you're going out with your friends, or you got to, he's going out right now, but you know what I mean. You're going to do something fun and creative. All right. You guys take care. I will see you back here later this week for your month ahead view, the 9-card spread, and we'll get more into the details of that. But this looks really good. Super excited to see what's ahead. You guys take care. We'll talk soon.